Well, hey folks, how are you doing? Welcome to this podcast with me, Richard Lake. The next 20 minutes as I'm broadcasting live from the Transcontinental Race 2022, which is the 8th edition. Prepare to hear some panting, especially when I finally reach the Alps, whenever that may be. So if you've been watching the previous editions of this podcast, you know where I'm now up to. If not, go check them back, hit that channel, and whilst you're there, give that first episode thumbs up and hit the subscribe button as well. So, exact position, it's hard to give. But I'm east of Munich, just gone through a village whose signpost clearly I've not remembered. Well, I got there, a couple of banks, so it was a sizable little town, little village. Hopped into one of those, got myself some euros, because I've got Germany, Austria and Italy ahead of me, all those accept euros, and also one of the Balkan countries as well, they accept euros. I can't remember which one it is now. As I enter that final bit of the race, I'll need to know a bit more clearly, remind myself, got it all wrote down, and I've got some currencies in my person for those other countries as well. Anyway, I got to the village after getting a few more euros out. There's a little supermarket / bakery, and I've grabbed a yogurt, some yogurt milk, which I'm absolutely a big fan of. Ooh. A couple of pastries as well, which I'm really looking forward to. A couple of salami buns with a gherkin in. I don't know those already. Good morning, Morgan. And well on my way this morning, done a third degree of kilometres of an undisclosed amount. Not looked yet. I just know I've made good progress. It just feels right. So this route ends, like I say, kind of the southeastern quarter of Munich, and then I load the next one in, which leads me closer still to the Alps, which I'm hoping to be riding both the Stelvio and the Passo di Gavia tomorrow during daylight hours. The goal of reaching the control point, which is 10 kilometres in fact, up the Passo di Gavia, 6 PM Sunday. So yeah, I don't have to go up the entire second mountain to reach that control point before I check in. It's towards the bottom of the mountain itself. I will later have to go up it though. Of course, don't get away with that easy. Right, I'm gonna press pause on you and come back to you a little bit later up the cycle path. See you soon. Well, hey, good morning folks. Welcome to Austria. Just up the road. In Krun, which is in the southernmost part of Germany. Just slept in a bus shelter. That's the second one of the trip so far. I think when I do finally get these 2 mountain passes done, I don't care what time of day it is, but I'm going to check into a hotel because I need to recharge the batteries. and by that I mean me. And the batteries as well, of course. But yeah, I've absolutely pooped. I'm only really just probably going to make this just in time for general qualification, and I think I've decided when it comes to hitting these control points in time, I'm just not fussed. I'm just going to try and follow the route as close as I can. But yeah, I need a long time off the bike, I think. My legs are knackered. Well, at least one of them is, and then the pain transfers to the other, and then it transfers back again. I don't know what to make of it. Right, anyway, it's time to move forward and not backwards, and start to hit those pistes. Is that what they say around here? Right, without further ado, time to get up the Stelvio. Oh yes, it's been a long time coming. Nearly 7 days, 1,600 kilometers. Wow. Hey folks, how you doing? Me again, it's the afternoon. Following one of the roads alongside, well, fairly close alongside the River Danube. So I'm pretty close to Italy, I guess, as well. And really struggling. I don't think we can get, well, more or less 99% sure I'm not going to get up to the Gavia in time before the control point closes, so won't get to general classification. All I want to try and do really now is get to the end and finish it. Well, I'm going to just try and keep going as far as I can, actually. Maybe lay back a little bit. Tonight I need to get myself in a B&B because I've been sleeping outdoors the entire time, so it'd be nice just to have a bath, have a shower, be normal. So this race, turns out it's more of a huge challenge than a race to me. Personal challenge. Not even a CP2 yet, and I feel absolutely shattered. Didn't realise there could be so much climbing. Well, I did, but I didn't realise there could be so much steep stuff. And I think what's made it particularly hard is countries like Germany, especially difficult. The road/cycle network. I just wasted so much time going the wrong way or pondering whether a particular road was legit, whatever it might be. Because no one is using reliable GPS. In England, right there, start beginning. In England, when you do cycle routes, you always leave driving mode on. Not so on the continent. You go into cycle mode and you adjust it. And it probably would have done a better job. But there's some bits, quite a few bits, where I was trying to cut the distance down, cut the elevation. So I was dropping in and out of driving mode into cycling mode. Just get a bit of a blend. The only problem with that is, every now and again you hit a motorway section and think, oh dear, what now? Can't go down there, strictly forbidden, got to find another way around. It's not within the rules of TCR, which says you must stick with local rules. I'm sure every now and again people break those, but the motorway one, do not break that one. It's so clearly marked. Blue square showing a motor car means cars only. Do not go on a bike. However, there's lots of other roads, A roads, which I could have gone on and have probably been okay. After, as the race has gone on, I've looked back and think, could have actually gone on that. But I looked at them and went, oh, that's dangerous. Or look at traffic, or where's the cycle lane, run inside it, can't find it. It's not joined up. Because it's using driving mode, it's a cycling mode. And that took so much time away, stressing over the navigation through Germany, and to a lesser extent Austria. As the race went on, I got a bit more clued up on where to go and things like that, but it still wastes a whole lot of time in navigation. So right now I'm actually having to go a slightly different way to was planned, because up on my left is the what's it called again, the Landrick Tunnel, and it's closed for repairs. So now I'm following, let's call it an NTN, smaller road network, ups and downs, more touristy, slower, but no real means to get back over onto it. So you just have to put up with it. I mean, how do you prepare for something like that? Do you check every single tunnel before the race and go, okay, that one's open, that one isn't? And I guess there's only so much local knowledge you can use to put your route together. I guess now, if I was to do this again in the future, I know a bit more about the countries that's going to be running through in terms of looking after people who ride bikes. Oh dear. So yeah, I think I said already, I'm not going to reach CP2 in time before it closes, but I'm not a quitter, so I will be continuing. Just means I won't be classified for general classification, whatever that means. I think it means basically just going around the route within the time scale, like an Audax. Getting to the end is hard enough, so that's my next goal. Or what most likely, given how my legs feel, I'll just keep going as long as I can, and maybe reach the Croatian coast, book myself into a hotel, enjoy the beach for a couple of days. That would be nice. So on the subject of hotels, as for today, it's mid-afternoon, it's just coming up till, let's have a look, oh, it's just gone 2:30, so 3 o'clock. The idea is I'm checking into a hotel after a whole week outdoors, checking into a hotel in a place called EP5. I booked ahead. If I do come again, that'll be something I'm looking to do different as well. Book more hotels, or perhaps hotels all the way, so I don't have to carry so much shit. Oh. Well, some beautiful scenery as I head this way, all the way uphill. So looking forward to getting to this hotel and doing nothing, because my knees, basically, when I stop pedaling, the calves, the top of the knees, everything seizes up and it takes ages to get going again. And when I do get going, it's just this constant nagging at the top of my knee, always there. Like right now, I just can't get full power down, you know. So hello, good morning. Currently going through the Reutschen Pass, having just passed through Norders. Just getting to the very top of that long climb. By long climb, I mean 800 metres of it. Started more or less at the hotel I stayed at last night. I'll pop a pin on the screen where I stayed. Beautiful location. So lots of climbing to do today to get through the Alps. It'd be nice to get through in a single effort. So yeah, lovely countryside, absolutely amazing. Behind this bit still to come, 2 more mountain passes. First those is the legendary Stelvio, and and then up past her to Gavia. Quick photo outside the checkpoint, which is long closed now. Don't think there'll be anybody there. And then Trento in the Southern Italian Alps. Before finally dropping away into the flatlands of northern Italy. I've been running east above Venice, well north of Venice. There's literally 8 full days of riding to get this done. Plus, chances are slim. I can't remember what time it finishes on Monday. I think it's in the evening. But yeah, not a lot. I've got time to do that. As long as I finish, that's all I care about now. Well, just seen the most strangest, oddest thing. At least strange and odd to my eyes. Just gone through around these lakes, and there's a sign for Fischer Hause. I don't know if that's the name of the village we're coming on. It looks like it. Anyway, back on the other side of the road, coming towards me, there's a guy skiing on the road. Seemed to be rolling around on 2 planks of wood, and there were his sticks out. You know, I'm guessing with some sort of summer training. Very odd to see anyway, strange and odd. Oh, could you recognise that familiar sound? You know, I see a lot of vloggers and they're like, oh, I'm not going to be recording this, you don't want to hear me breathing deeply, but you know what I'm doing, you know what I'm doing right now. It's not, you're not listening to an adult 18 thing. I'm mountain climbing. It's the 3rd one of the day, the Gavia, and yes, that means I've got my 2nd stamp at control point number 2 at the Hotel Signori numero 3. So sponsored by Physique. I want to head towards the 3rd control point now at Dermatore National Park in Montenegro, I think, and that's sponsored by Lem. I was trying to work out what product by them I know, and I can't think of any. I know you're a new player. Of course, thanks to them for sponsoring the Transcontinental on the control points this year. Let's catch a breath by a second. Do you find it annoying? You probably hear it in the background when your cycling computer decides to stop because it's thinking you're not moving fast enough. You want to swear at it, go, cheeky bastard. And not actually that going that slow, despite it being a 15%. At least that's what it thinks. I don't think so. I don't feel like that. I think it's because of the tree cover. You know how these things work. You've been doing it for any length of time. Or cycling computers get confused when there's tree cover. They don't quite know where you are. So you have to use ground signage to work it out. Anyway, this episode is drawn to a close. Hope you see you in the next leg. If you enjoyed this podcast, give it the thumbs up, share it with your friends. If you're just jumping in at this episode, why not rewind back to episode 1 of me starting in Belgium. Right, I'm sure you have actually heard enough of me struggling to breathe as I head towards 2,500 metres above sea level at Gavia. See you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.